Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm William Herrera from propphotography.ca. I'm a photographer and videographer based in Bradford, Ontario, Canada. So I recently upgraded my camera from T6S to M50 Canon, but then I pulled the trigger to buy a Canon EOS-R camera. All of these things I bought was used. It's not brand new. The EOS-R is my first full-frame camera. Here's the things that I love about EOS-R. Well, number one, it's full frame. Okay, so number two, it's the easy access to shutter, aperture, ISO settings. Everything is at the tip of your thumb. So number three, it records CLOG. So on your video, you have CLOG. On your photos, you have raw file. So both of them, you can tweak them, you can color grade them, you can push and pull your shadows and your highlights, your blacks, your exposure. In that way, you could get more creative with your footages. So number four, sharpness of the images. It's really sharp. Paired with a prime lenses, I have a 50-nifty lens, and I bought a adapter from RF to EF lens and I used it and it's really sharp. Okay, so number five is the EBF, live view exposure. So when you view on your eyepiece on the top, it gives you a live view of the exposure of your photos. So number six, it has a great focus. Okay, so number seven is the ergonomics. I really like the feel when you hold the EOS-R on your hand. It's really good, you know, when you use it and you hold it, it feels comfy. It feels comfy. So number eight is the battery life. I don't know how many shots I did with this, but the battery life is long, so it's good. So number nine is the sensor cover inside the body for dust and dirt protection, and that's really great. You know, when you change your lenses, your sensor is susceptible to dirt and dust, so that's a great way to protect your sensor. So number 10, it has 120 FPS, which is for slow motion. So number 11 is RF lenses are quiet in terms of focusing compared to EF lenses. And then number 12 is the articulating screen. It's great for creative shots. So if you want to go down low, or you want to go up, or you want to go that side against a wall, you can still see your subject or your footage with that articulating screen. Number 13 is the 4K resolution. So number one, at first when I got my EOS-R, the number one that I hate was the slider control bar at the back of your or beside your eyepiece, because it messes up my settings, because the aperture and the ISO settings are close. I customized them that on the touch bar I changed the ISO. On the control ring beside it is gonna be my aperture, and the control ring in front is gonna be my shutter speed. And now when I adjust my aperture, I always touch the touch bar at the side, so it messes up my ISO. It goes up, and then when I shoot and then I see my photo, my ISO is really bumped up, so it's not really a great thing. But I found a way how you can make use of it. There's a locking mechanism beside the mode settings. You can lock that. So there's two ways that you can lock it. I'll show you on this video how you can lock those settings. so you don't end up messing up your touch bar. So number 2 is the video control setting at first. Now, the video settings has 3 modes, C1, C2, C3. I always shoot at like maybe custom 1, something like that, custom mode. So whenever I shoot a video, I dial all my settings. Now, when I remove my memory card, normally I will turn off my camera to pull out memory card so it doesn't crop my memory card, right? So I pull it out, but I have to turn off the camera. So turn it off, pull the camera, pull the card out, and then afterwards put it back again, turn on my camera, and then boom, the settings is reset to some weird settings, and I have to redo all the settings again to do the shoot. So it's kind of annoying to do that every time. So I haven't found a way of getting that to work with me, but hopefully in the near future. So number 3 that I noticed with this camera, it has no built-in flash. Unlike the other EOS M50 has the flash itself. So you have to rely on a external flash or mounted external flash. So number 4 that I hate about this is the lag on the EBF. Even with the EOS M50, it has the lag. So whenever you shoot like that, you'll see that there's a lag. But there's a big difference between the viewfinder of this than that, because this one uses mirror, it doesn't lag. So whenever you move like that, it's accurate. But this, sometimes it, not sometimes, but it's all the time. Number 5 that I hate about this when I shoot video is the face detection sensor at the back of your eyepiece or viewfinder eyepiece. So basically with my EOS M50, I have this. Can you see it? So I have that sensor. So whenever your face or something blocks that or in lines with that, something's in line with that, then your screen turns off. So I'll show you. So, oh no, I turned it off. Oh no, okay, there you go. So whenever the EOS-R is mounted on a tripod or on gimbal like this, and the gimbal naturally gets in line with the eyepiece, right? Now your screen goes blank, and that's the thing I hate when you shoot a video, because that small second you don't know what's the outcome of your video. So that's what I hate about it. So there's a way. I'll show you how to turn that off on this video so you can maybe use it in the future. Oh. Okay, so those are the things that I hate about DJI. Those are the things that I love and hate about EOS-R camera for the past 6 months that I'm using it. And yeah, if you have any likes or dislikes with your EOS-R camera, please comment down below. And if you wanna buy EOS-R camera, I have the link down below so you can check it out. You can follow my Facebook, Instagram right here. You can consider subscribing too and hitting that like button just to help my channel, because I'm still at 360 subscribers. If I can make it 1,000 subscribers, maybe I'd do something like giveaways. And please visit my website. I have my own website. I made my website. I am a web designer at the same time. So I'm a videographer, photographer, web designer, anything you want. Here you go, guys. Have a great day and enjoy. So to lock this slider bar here, you go to menu, go to settings, go to number 6, and then go to multifunction lock. Then from this choices here, you choose the slider bar. So as you can see, it is checked, right? So hit OK, then go back, and then now when you press the lock here, when you press the lock, it's locked. As you can see, it's locked. It's locked, right? So now when I press this, it doesn't do anything because it's locked. So to turn off this slider bar here, press and hold the left arrow, and then it's off. Now when you turn it back on, same process, press and hold, then it turns on. Now you can adjust your ISO. So now to disable this face detection sensor at the back here, I already turned it off, but I will turn it back on. So same thing, you go to menu, go to settings, the wrench, and then number 4 tab, and then go to display settings. If you go to display settings, it will show up this display control and manual display. So just press this display control, go to auto, and that's gonna basically turn on this sensor. Now when I put something against this sensor, it will turn off the screen. Now I want to turn that off. Go to same place, display, and then put it on manual. Same thing on the Canon EOS M50. Just go to the wrench, go to display settings, I don't know which tab was that, and then just put it on manual instead of auto.